Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome you all the online class of Dr. Khastagir Government Girls High School, Chattogram. Dear students, I hope all of you are fine and you are staying at your home safely. I am also fine by the grace of the Almighty. So I want to thank the Almighty for that. I am Sabrina Islam, your English teacher. So now I am going to start an English class for you, for the students of class 7. And the class topic, I want to show you something here. Okay, what can you see here? Okay, I think you can guess looking at these pictures. Here you can see a letter and here somebody is typing something. Then you can see here a post box. Then here someone is writing something by using pen and paper. So I think you can guess actually which is our or which is the pictures about. These pictures indicate letter and email. So what is our today's topic? All of you look here. What can you see here? You can see an envelope and writing pad, then also pencil here. So you can understand what is our today's topic. Yes, our today's topic is writing informal letter of your English first paper from your writing part. So now look here, all of you. Here is a question from your syllabus. I think you all know what is there in your syllabus of letter writing, informal letter writing. So here is written, imagine you are Tanha living at Uttara Model Town, Dhaka. You have a pen friend in Geneva and his name is Richard. He wants to know about your country, Bangladesh and its culture. Now write a letter to your friend describing Bangladesh and its culture. So this is the question of your letter writing, and there is another one in your syllabus. So how to write an informal letter? You should know that very well. And before writing a letter, you should identify the topic. That means the subject, what is required from you. So here in this letter, the topic or the subject of the letter is Bangladesh and its culture. So what should you do before writing this letter? What should you know? Okay, now all of you look here. Today, I'm sharing with you the process or the ways how can we write an informal letter properly. So look here, before writing a letter, you should gather information about that topic, that subject, what is required from you. So the subject was Bangladesh and its culture. Your friend wants to know about Bangladesh and the culture of Bangladesh from you. So for writing that topic in your letter, you should gather some information actually what should be related with that topic, that subject. So to write about Bangladesh, you should start by writing about the history of Bangladesh. You can write about our national days, about the independence of our Bangladesh. You can write about these. Then what is other information you can add here? Okay, the first one you can see here. There you can see the mention of different rivers, large and small rivers. So you can write about the rivers of Bangladesh. Then in the second one you can see 6 seasons. So you can write about the different 6 seasons of Bangladesh, and you can see different fruits. You can write about these. And the last one you can see here, tourist spots. You know, we have a lot of tourist attractions. So you can write some of them in your letter. Okay, next, what can you write? You can also write about the land area and about its population. How many population is there? Then you can write the people of Bangladesh, what is their occupation or what is the main occupation of the most of the people of Bangladesh. You can write about these. Okay, now you can see the pictures of some great poets of the soil of Bangladesh. You can write about some of them. Next, you know, culture means the way of life. It includes many things. It includes our food habits, our dress, our festivals. Okay, so festivals, you can write about them. You know, different community people live here in Bangladesh peacefully, and they celebrate their own religious festivals. So you can write about them. You can write Pohela Boishakh also. That is our age-old tradition to celebrate Pohela Boishakh, and this is the only one celebration, only one occasion that where people of all classes, all religions join spontaneously. Okay, it indicates our cultural unity. So you can write about all of these. Next, I think all of you know about the tribal people, the ethnic group who live in the Chattogram Hill districts. Most of them are living there. So you can write about them also. They hold a very important role, a very important place in our culture. You can write also about them. So these are the points I think you can add. Now, before writing, you should know actually what are the parts of writing a friendly letter or an informal letter. So look here, I have mentioned here about 5 parts, and there is shown an example here, a model. Look here, the first one is heading. So in heading, what you should write? Look here, address and date. You should write address and date. You can follow these process, this way, this style, or you can follow another one that I will show you later. Okay, look here. In heading, in this part, you should write address and date. Then greeting, or you can say this one salutation, where you address like dear friend, dear brother, dear sister, like that. That is called greeting or salutation. Then look here, this whole part where you will give, you will ask about him or her, your friend or your father, your mother, about their health condition. Then write about also yourself. How about you? Then what is required from you? For example, our today's letter's topic is Bangladesh and its culture. So in this body part, you will write that. You can make it in write it in different paras, or you can write it in one para. So that is called body. The body of the letter. Here you will describe. That is required from you. Then in the last part here, you will close. You will close your letter. That is called closing. That means you are completing, you are closing your letter here by writing, for example, your affectionate son or daughter, if you write to your father or mother, or you can write your ever loving son or daughter. Then if you write to your friend, in that case, you can write yours loving friend or your friend, like that. That is called closing. And after closing, you should write your name. That is called signature. Or you can write, or you can name it. Here I have written here signature. That means You can write your name also. So these 5 parts you should maintain in writing a letter. The style, it can be different. Here is this is one style, and there is another one. All of you look here. I have written that letter here for you. So look here what I have written here in this letter. The date 7th June 2021, and the address Uttara Model Town, Dhaka. You can write the date after the address, no problem is there. Dear Richard, as you are writing your friend, and the context is given in the question. I am glad to receive your letter. I have learned about your country, Switzerland. You expressed your desire to know about Bangladesh and its culture. Here I am giving a short description of it. So this is the starting where you have mentioned something about his desire. Then this whole part is called, body of the letter. So this is the description where you have written actually what is required from you. Actually what Richard wants to know from you. So you have written here, Bangladesh is an independent country in the South East Asia. It achieved its independence through a 9-month bloody war in 1971 against Pakistan. It's a small country with a large population of nearly 160 million. It is mainly a plain land crisscrossed by hundreds of rivers and thousands of canals. Among the rivers, the Padma, Meghna, the Jamuna, and the Karnafuli are the big rivers. The rivers have made her land fertile and suitable for growing various crops, vegetables, and fruits. It is blessed with 6 seasons with a moderate climate. Agriculture is the main occupation of our people, and rice is their main food. About 80% of our people are farmers, and they depend on agriculture for their living. The Sundarbans, Rangamati, Sylhet, Cox's Bazar, and Kuakata are some of the places that are famous for natural beauty. The Royal Bengal tiger lives in the Sundarbans. Cox's Bazar, the largest sea beach in the world, is situated in Bangladesh. Dhaka is its capital and the largest city of Bangladesh. Chittagong is the main seaport and the second biggest city of the country. Rabindranath, Kazi Nazrul Islam, and Jasimuddin are our famous poets. It is now a developing country. The people are struggling hard to make the country happy and prosperous. Here, about 60% people are literate. We have a rich culture and heritage. The ethnic people hold an important place to enrich our culture. Our people are brave and hospitable. They are peace-loving and they want to live in peace and harmony with all. I think this monograph will help you have an idea about our country and her people. With the best wishes and thanks, yours ever, Tanha. Tanha is the person, is the writer of that letter, of these letters. And this name, Tanha and Richard, are given in the question. That is the context of your letter writing. So after writing this letter, you should draw or write this envelope, writing in this way from about the writer's information, address and name. Then of course you should write who will receive the letter, that is Richard. Okay, now all of you look here. Again, I have marked here the parts, heading here, you have seen here. You can see here the address and the date, then greeting, dear Richard. Then from here to this one, this is the main, this is the body of the letter. Then you can see signature, then closing. This is the closing, yours ever. So in this way, you can write your letter. And of course, you should follow these ways. I think you all will do it better. So now there is a homework for you, and this is also this topic of letter. This letter is also given in your syllabus. That is I have made here another context for this letter. What is the context? I am reading it out. Imagine you are the joy of Chattogram. You have a younger sister named Tinni who lives in the school hostel in Rajshahi. She does not read newspaper regularly. Now, write a letter to your sister advising her to read newspaper daily. I think you all know it is very important for all of us to read, to form the habit of reading newspaper. So, presenting about the importance of reading newspaper, advise your sister and write this letter at home and follow the process, follow the ways, follow the parts that I have shown you here in our today's class. I think all of you can do it correctly. And that's all for today's class. Here I am finishing my class. All of you, thank you all for attending the class. All of you stay home and stay safe and say your prayers. Follow the rules of health. Allah Hafiz.